High blood pressure or hypertension can mean a life spent on medication, and for years doctors have relied on single tests carried out in medical environments.
That can lead to unusually high readings and unnecessary treatment. But from today, new national guidelines drawn up using research by a Midlands university will change everything. Andy Bevan explains.
We've all been through this at one time or another, but for some patients, nervousness about being seen by a medical professional actually raises their blood pressure, skewing the readings, which can lead to misdiagnosis. It's called the white coat effect. Research by health watchdog NICE, along with studies by the University of Birmingham, says up to a quarter of hypertension patients have experienced the white coat effect when they're tested at hospitals, health centres and even GPs' surgeries.
They were overdiagnosed as having high blood pressure when in fact their blood pressure away from a medical setting, doctors and nurses, was quite normal in their home environment or their normal day-to-day environment.
But now there's a new way to test potential high blood pressure patients like these at Birmingham's Heartlands Hospital. It's a kind of medical DIY. The new method uses an ambulatory blood pressure monitor, or ABPM. It's all contained in this small box and it's connected to the blood pressure cuff as normal by the tube. You place that around your neck and you take it home with you and keep it for 24 hours, and it takes a reading every half an hour while you're awake, every hour while you're asleep, and the combined results provide a much more accurate picture to assess your blood pressure. Anne McCracken has high blood pressure, ironic perhaps for a stress management consultant, but she's trying the ABPM while lecturing students. She's the focus of their attention, which might raise her readings for now, but she'll contrast that with time spent relaxing at home later in the day. But how about the prospect of wearing it for a whole 24 hours?
You notice when the cuff starts to squeeze your arm, but that's all. It's not inconvenient. I mean, I've got a jacket on, you can't see it, it's okay.
ABPMs have been used for some years, but now they'll become the industry standard when it comes to hypertension testing.
You get a much truer picture of the patient's blood pressure, and you also get many more readings on which to base your diagnosis, which is another major advantage.
And NICE says ABPMs could save the NHS £10 million over the next 5 years by reducing the number of consultations and unnecessary treatments, which means doctors can deliver a far better service while the rest of us can stop worrying about having to visit one. Andy Bevan, Central Tonight.
Well, we've got the goals from